Hi, everyone. Pastor Paul and I are here to let you know all about our new theme, Ripples of Generosity. Pastor Paul is going to talk a little bit about the envelope that you received last week, hopefully.
So you all should have received an envelope in the mail. It had 7 items in it. So the first thing you might have noticed is our brochure. This is our Ripples of Generosity Stewardship brochure for this stewardship season that we are entering into now. So Pastor Kathy will tell you more about that in just a minute. And then you should have also received 6 smaller envelopes with weekly challenges inside, and I will also tell you a little bit more about that in just a minute. But first, Pastor Kathy wanted to walk through the brochure with you.
So in the brochure, you're going to find information about our stewardship campaign, thinking about why are we generous. We start with, as Lutherans and as Christians, we think about how God has been generous to us, and Jesus came to this world and gave us love and forgiveness and care. And we, out of that love that was shared with us, we share our love with others, and it ripples out to one another. Each week we will have a question for you to think about, something you can talk about at your dinner table. This week is the why. Why are you generous? It's a good question to ponder for yourself or talk with your family. And then there's information about our Generosity Challenge envelopes that I'd like Pastor Paul to talk about with you and share what this week's challenge is.
Right. So the first thing we want you guys to know is that we would like you to wait to open these until the week where we do them. Now, we know some of you already went ahead and opened all of them. That's okay. Don't worry about it. But we're going to be revealing each challenge during the children's sermon on Sunday morning. So if you were tuning in live with us on Sunday, you would have noticed that we had the Smith boys, Aaron and Nolan, up for our children's sermon, and they helped us with our week 1 generosity challenge. And so I'm going to open this up and we'll talk a little bit about what's our challenge for this week. So this is the God's Work Our Hands Generosity Challenge. And like we've done for many years here at Bethany, we're going to be assembling Lutheran World Relief Kits. We decided this year just to do 2 of them. We're going to do the school kits and then the baby kits, the baby care kits. We would like you to bring the following items as a completed set in plastic bags and then drop them off at the receptacles in our waiting area upstairs in our gathering space at church. And so for the school kits, we'd like you to put 4 notebooks, 5 blue or black pens, 1 blunt scissor, and 1 pencil sharpener. Put those items all in 1 bag, and then you can, 1 plastic bag or a paper bag or whatever, and drop them off at church. The baby care kits, we'd like you to bring 2 baby sleepers with open bottoms and no legs, 2 regular sized bars of gentle soap, 2 receiving blankets, 2 t-shirts, not onesies, but t-shirts, size 6-month to 2T. And finally, 1 hand towel, darker colors are preferred for those. So you can bring all of those items. Please drop them off at church, as I've been saying. But make sure that each set is in its own bag. So if you make 5 sets, put them each in their own separate bag, drop them off at church. Anytime in our office hours, Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 p.m., or Sunday between 8 and 11 a.m. And if you do not have time to shop, maybe you can't put these kits together, we could always use some help with donations, because we're going to drive these down to Elgin. And then when they get to that destination, they have to ship those. And of course, that's an expensive process. And so if you have a little bit of extra money to donate, you can write Bethany Lutheran a check and write Lutheran World Relief in the memo, and we will make sure that that money goes towards helping to send these kits off to the places where they need to go. So Pastor Kathy will talk a little bit more about wrapping it up here, I guess.
Pastor Paul, how long can people bring in those items?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, so you can bring it anytime this week. Of course, that's the week of our challenge. But we're going to be collecting these throughout the month of September. So anytime in September is fine, but the challenge will change next week. So if you can get them in this week, great, but otherwise you do have through September.
Yeah. Also in our brochure on the very back side, we learn about the pledge cards and time and talents form. That's something we do each year. We want you to prayerfully think about where God is calling you and your generosity. And we want to encourage you to fill out your pledge cards online. There is a QR code for you or a bit.ly line for you to search, and you will find our Google Doc where you can do your pledge online. And if you do not want to do your pledge online, you prefer a hard copy, just call our church or email and we'll get you a hard copy. So we're going to end with our tagline, and that is one small change can make an enormous impact. Blessings, Bethany, and we hope to see you soon.